welcome or welcome back. This is Emily on a Budget, and I am Emily, the girl on the budget. So we are doing a cash stuffing today of $635. This is going into sinking funds, 10K challenge, and then our Save with Judy challenge. So let's get into it, shall we? First up is our polka dot binder here. And I hope you guys are having a good day. It is snowing here. I was worried they were going to close schools, which doesn't actually affect us because we homeschool, but it affects Cub Scouts. And my son had to miss last week because the roads were atrocious, and I really don't want him to miss this week. And I need to be there so I can get myself off my dad's phone line and onto my husband's so I can get a new phone, because the phone I'm filming this on is old. It's 9 years old. I'm impressed by it, but it won't iOS update anymore. Like, it's just like, no, we done. We're tapping out of this. So I need a new phone, but I need to do like 500 steps to get there. So let's get into our cash stuffing. First up is beef, and that is getting $50. We get a cow share every year. So that I don't have to buy beef at the grocery store. I know what I'm getting. Quality of the meat, who made it, raised it, butchered it, how I want it butchered. So like I get a lot of hamburger meat because we eat a lot of tacos, a lot of chili, a lot of burgers that I can make myself. And then I also get like fillets at the cost of hamburger meat because it's all one average cost. Just realizing I forgot my wedding rings upstairs. Oh well. I'm in my jammies still. It's very early on Wednesday morning, and I need to get this done. So beef now has 1,000 in the bank. 150, 250, through, nope. 100, 150, 200, 250. 1,250 in beef. And it's about 2,100 to 2,500 for the amount of beef we get. And I am still doing my pantry challenge, which I've had to spend a little more than I expected, but I didn't stock up a ton. I don't stock up a ton. It's just not my habit. I just try to keep what I need on hand and then a little extra. And my daughter's birthday is on Friday. She is turning 5 years old. So I might have to run out and get a few supplies for birthday cake. But otherwise, we're going to order pizza, and I might need to get some more ice cream because we're down to like half a container, and I don't want to make it myself. Kids, if you were here last week, you're like, Emily, you're not stuffing kids. I am. I recalculated the budget. Again, I'm constantly recalculating our budget because we don't have fixed incomes. I'm a massage therapist. And my husband works, well, his is fixed, but it's not. Like, it varies based on, like, taxes taken out, union dues, health insurance rates, all that jazz. So, like, I know the base amount of what his pay should be, and then there might be anywhere from 10 extra that week to, like, 80 extra that week. So I'm never 100% sure on his. So I just calculate the base income, and then I go from there. So we do have a little extra wiggle room in our budget, so I was like, you know what, let's throw $10 in kids. So kids now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. And my daughter would like to go to a local indoor playhouse for her birthday. So I'm going to use a little bit of that money. Memberships is getting its 20. This now has 20, 40, 60. It's kind of boring, plain Jane. We have our memberships for the year. Amazon Prime. We have a zoo membership and a museum membership. And then I have a cleaning app membership that I use. But $20 a week will cover all of that. Birthdays are actually getting 30 this week. We are in the thick of... No, we're in the start of our birthdays. My daughter's birthday's on Friday. In 2 weeks, it will be my husband's birthday. And then 2 weeks after that will be my son's birthday. So I've got a lot of cakes to bake. I've got a lot of parties to set up. I'm excited. I'm ready. I just would like my babies to stop getting older. Like, who said they could do that? Who said my babies could turn 5 and 7? It's rude. They need to stop. Birthdays now has 100, 200, 300, 320, 340, 350, 355, 360. I have really good kids, I'm not gonna lie. They drive me up a wall a lot of the time, but they're good kids. So I like to spoil them at their birthdays. Oh, let's be honest, I spoil them all the time. I gotta reel it in a little bit. Massage is getting 40. If you ask them, I do not spoil them at all. Ever. I give them nothing. Because they're kids. So massage now is 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 140, 160, 175. 175 in massage. And I am not due for my massage for another 2 weeks. Which is just fine. This will be ready. Homeschool is getting 20, which I did decide to up this to 20 a week. Shove that in there because it's not a very sturdy 20. So this now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 120, 125, 130. 130 in homeschool. Go in there. Okay. Next is medical. This is getting 25. I have upped the amount for medical. I was doing 20, and I want to start doing 25. Just because I feel like it's not bulking as fast as I want it to. I also logged on to my daughter's health account, and we had a whole year's worth of copays that apparently I didn't pay. So I had to pay that, which is why this got a little thin. I went to the doctor's. I finally found a primary care that I actually like, and she was amazing. I'm very excited to work with her. And then I also got an appointment already for a mammogram, literally next Monday. My mom died from breast cancer, stage 4, triple negative. So, like, my risk rate is very high for being somebody who doesn't have cancer. So I need a mammogram every year. Honestly, the nurses always tell me, they're like, as many times as you want them, you come get them, girlfriend. But yeah, so I go for on Monday for that. Just to make sure everything's clear and good. Early detection is the best detection. So all that to say, I upped medical to 25. It's still currently getting my tip money. We have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I counted that wrong. Wrong week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 working days left for me to get tips. I decided after January, I'm going to stop stuffing medical with tip money because it feels like it's really not going anywhere or bulking it at all. I want to switch each month to see where I can allocate that money to see if we can get some other categories fully funded off of it. Again, all subject to change, TBD. Medical has 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 71, $72 in it. I hear a child roaming around up there. Let's see if they come down in a minute. Piano is getting its usual 25. I did just have to order my son's next level up books. He zoomed through the first ones, which was amazing. I didn't stuff it. I just pulled it out of cash or the excess that we have in the bank. So this piano now has 20, 40, 60, 75 in it. 25 more and it will be ready to pay for February. My spending is getting a 10. And I did have to pull a little bit out of here. I purchased some stuff. So now in my spending, I have 100, 210. But that will bulk back up again. Because I always say I don't need anything. But never know. You never know. Oh, hold on. Crisis averted. Okay. On to my husband's spending. He's getting a 10. He's got 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 265. Should we try that again? Let's. Okay. 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 275, 280 in his envelope. And do I really need to count that? No, but it's really for him because he watches my videos and now he knows how much is in his spending envelope. Okay, next up is our green binder. Let's see what's going on in here. We have date night is getting a 5 because I don't want to fully stop stuffing this one, but it doesn't really need a ton. So 5 a week is perfect. Date night has 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 205, 210, 215. Which we did watch. We had like a little in-home date night. We watched a movie that I've wanted to watch for years. Oh, it was horrible. The person you were like told to love at the beginning, garbage. Horrible human being. I hated him. Which was probably the point of the film. They nailed it. Yeah, it's not one I'll be ever watching again. Eating out is getting a 20. This might get partially spent tonight because we have Cub Scouts. 20, 40, 60, 75. Household is also getting a 20. 20, 40, 60, 80. If this makes it to 100 without a dent, I will be so surprised. It never happens. Babysitting is getting a 10. So this has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. Vehicle maintenance is getting 25. This is for anything cars, from our car tags to the car breaking down. This will cover it. We have 500 in the bank, which is our deductible amount, so that's awesome. Praying very hard this year that we don't need to use it again. We had to use it twice last year. Pay it twice last year because of incidences. So hopefully this is a really easy year. So 500 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 5, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So $725 in vehicle maintenance, which is fantastic. Okay, animals is also getting 25. It too has 500 in the bank. It's a really nice 5. Okay, it's 500 in the bank. And here it has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80. So 680 in animals. Which that is a great amount. It's about 500 to 600 for our dog's vet visit. And that's in February. So that'll be covered. And hopefully I can bulk it up from there. Clothing is getting 10 today. This has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I just got my kids a few things from ThredUp to bulk out their wardrobes. I need to go through their closets and their clothes and pull out everything that's too small. They are growing like weeds. Travel is getting 25. Oh, and I'm ripping that. Whoops. Okay. 500 in the bank for travel. That was for my father-in-law because we have a out-of-state wedding to go to. So he gave us that for flights. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. So $575 for travel. I need to call my grandma today. So my grandma is my mom's mom. So it's me and my brother. We're what she has, and my uncle. But she lives in Florida half the year. So she always invites us to come down, and she covers the cost of it. Which, if you're like, oh, isn't that nice for you? Look, a lot of people I wish hadn't died so that my grandma has a lot of money and can fly us down to Florida. So I don't wish that on anybody. I'd rather not have the money to go to Florida and have the people who I'd rather have here instead of gone. So always take a pause before you judge somebody else's life. You never know why that's happening. But I need to book flights today to Florida. It will just be me and my 2 kids. My husband's not going to be able to get the time off work. And when I messaged her, she's like, only 4 days? I'm like, I am literally trying to squeeze this between my work days and only miss 1 work day because I got a lot of things to fund this year. And the day I picked has only 1 client to reschedule. And I know she'll have no problem when I tell her why I need to reschedule her. So that's happening for travel. So some of that money might be used just for incidentals while we travel. Miscellaneous is fully funded. All right, next up is our holiday binder. I did pull the Christmas money out and I just put it all back in the bank. I think. Yeah. No, I might have put some in Father's Day. I don't know. Valentine's Day. Let's see what this was sitting at. 20, 30, 45, 50. This is still full. I need to pull some of this out. I bought a few things. Whoopsies. Okay. But that's technically fully funded still. Easter is fully funded at 100. Mother's Day fully funded at 200. Father's Day is getting 25. So this now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $125 in Father's Day. So by the middle of February, this should be fully funded at 200. And then we'll get to start doing summer fun, which is exciting. That's usually the one that needs the most bulk in it because summer costs a lot of money. All right, and then on to our 10K challenge, which we are on January right now. January is flying this year. Time is flying this year. It's just getting ridiculous. So we are stuffing 220. So 220. And let's color that in, shall we? And I have a child again. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's 220 colored in. Let's get the 220 put into here. And I need to make a $500 placeholder. Do I have one? I don't think I have one. No, I need to make a $500 placeholder because I'm going to put, like I said, whenever I hit 500, I'm going to put it in the bank. So January now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 620. $620 for our 10K challenge, which is awesome. This is going to be funding our emergency fund, our 6-month emergency fund. So this will fund literally half of it. It's about $20,000 is our goal for our emergency fund, and this will fund half of that goal. And I do have my base 1,000 in there, but I figure why not earn interest every time I get a 500. Okay, and then lastly, we have our Save with Judy challenge, and we are doing 2 today. So let's find that marker. Oh, I need something to color on. see it? Am I on it? I'm on it. Okay, well, let's do 2 little mittens. I don't know if I picked the same color or not. I don't know what I'm going to use this 300 for, but it feels good to save 300. What are you guys using it for if you are doing the Save with Judy challenge? Thankfully, we are debt-free. I don't think I said that at the beginning. We worked very hard to be debt-free. I know we won't be forever. We are looking for a truck for my husband. He does need a truck. This is not the right marker. Oh, well. But he's kind of paused that until the spring because it's snowy and gross here, and it covers a lot of bills in a truck, which tends to be our problem, is what he wants doesn't really exist without a lot of rust and crumminess. So we're probably going to need to travel south to go find the truck he wants, or I need to convince him to just buy a brand new truck and we'll just figure it out. Can I really not get this open? Okay, so Save with Judy now has $20 in it. And it will get 5 next week, and we will be done with that. So that is all she wrote for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your week. We are going to be celebrating a birthday. I have a ladies' lunch coming. I'm going to get a mammogram. There's a lot of fun in store for next week, okay? I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next time. Bye.